Hey, what's up? I'm Lawrence from Radio Heatwave, and I'm here with Madison Olds from all the way from Canada. How you doing, Madison?
I'm hot.
Yes, I am
I'm
also
very
hot.
hot.
But
I'm good though. What's like this haze happening today? I looked out my window and I only saw my window.
well, I can say it's not our fault.
Where's it's a fire, right?
It's a fire. It's a forest
it's so
fire.
sad.
Yeah, there's a lot of forest fires going on in the world right now.
It's just too hot. You guys need to like turn your AC up here, I think.
So where's the AC? Where's the
Yeah.
AC? All right, so moving on to questions. So you came from China first, right?
Yeah.
Flew to China, then flew to Singapore.
Yes.
And you've been performing for the past few days. So how are the crowds in Singapore?
You know what? The first one was quiet.
Mhm.
We kind of got our kinks out of the way.
Warming
you
up,
know.
yeah.
Yeah, I think the toughest thing was acclimatizing to playing in the heat. We're used to playing with parkas on and, being cold. I'm just kidding. But it was good. Last night we had a really fabulous show. We played over at the Crazy Elephant. Everybody was super kind, very welcoming, very happy. I feel like it was a really good show. But I'm most excited about tonight. I think girl power is where it's at.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So something people see all the time when you perform and even in your music videos are your space buns. Like
Yes.
we're looking at it right now, space buns. So why space buns?
I'm going to be real with you here.
Please do.
A few years back, I used to be in a band, and I'm notorious for not washing my hair. Like, it's really gross.
Okay.
And, I still shower. I'm clean, guys. But I won't wash my hair because it's, down to here, and it's so much work. And I went to go play this parking lot bar show, and it was, this really cool experience. And I was like, I'm going to try something fun. I'm going to put space buns in, but I'm not going to wash them because, it makes things easier. And everybody in my hometown was like, you have to do space buns for everything. And I was like, this is awesome. I never have to wash my hair again. And it just ended up being, my lazy fashion statement.
So it turned from a life hack into, your image.
Oh, yeah. No, it was, exactly that. A life hack. It worked really well into my... again, laziness.
Yes.
And then
relate.
it turned into my brand, my image. It's funny how it works that way.
All right, cool. So if there was any one artist you could collaborate with on a song, who would it be? And why is it Miley Cyrus?
Miley would definitely be one of those. That's a really tough question. You put me in a predicament. There's so many artists I would love to pick. You're right. It would probably be Miley Cyrus. I feel like she's got it going on with pushing some molds with the music. She's very similar to Freddie Mercury or Michael Jackson in that, you can still hear a song and know that it's Miley Cyrus, but none of the songs sound the same. And she kind of pushes boundaries with genre cross genre-ing. Is that a thing? I don't know. English is my first language and I'm terrible at it. But I think it would be really awesome to collaborate with her musically and personality-wise. She cares so much about people and about animals, and she uses her voice for something really incredible. And I think that that's important as an artist when you build this platform to use, this audience that you've created or this audience that you've slowly started to build a relationship with for something amazing. And I think that that's what would gravitate me towards wanting to work with her.
Wow, really well said.
Oh, thank you.
Speaking of animals, you really love animals, don't you?
I really love animals. I will go out and I'll be with friends or my family, and I'll see a dog and I'm like, that dog is on the list of dogs that I'd take a bullet for. And I mean it dead serious. If there was a dog I had no idea, could be the most ugliest dog in the world.
All dogs are cute.
All dogs are cute.
Yeah.
And I would take a bullet for it. I just think there's such a social responsibility for people to step up to the plate and to be there for those that don't have a voice or for those that can't stand up for themselves. And as humans, we have a lot of opportunity to change our path, to pull ourselves out of situations, but animals are so reliant on people, and I think it's really important for us to, do something about it.
So I assume you're a dog person?
Oh, yeah. I've got 3 pit bulls.
3 pit bulls.
And I would love another 3.
Why stop at 3? Why stop at 6?
Right? Yes. No.
Okay, so moving on to a bit more of a fun question.
Okay.
If you could wear anything for Halloween, what would it be? Disregarding its practicality, what would it be?
Okay, this is going to sound funny. A few years ago, I saw this. Do you know what Lord of the Rings is?
Of course.
Yeah, I'm super geeky. I saw this sexy Gandalf. So She wore this like big robe, but like she had fishnet leggings on and this big beard and like hair, and it was just like one sexy fishnet leg out of this god awful robe.
Trying to think of like in my
It's
head.
atrocious. You gotta search it up. But if I could do anything, it would be something funny like that, like very non-sexual at all, but like one sort
So
of
like a Darth Vader
contradicting-
costume with like fishnet leggings.
Yeah, that like a Darth Vader one, or like a Dumbledore because I'm super into Harry Potter, or you know something really stupid like that.
Well, Halloween's coming, so look out for Madison Olds in a dumb costume. So, what was the first time you thought to yourself in regards to your music career, like, I can do this, like, I want to commit to this all the way?
I think even now there are still moments where I feel like I'm swimming upstream, and by no means, you know, have I made it or have like incredible success, but there are bigger wins now than there were years ago. But there are still mornings that I wake up where I question if I can do this, or is it worth it, or do I have what it takes? And I think that that's just a natural thought process for musicians. So I don't even know if there was a point where I was like, I really can do this, or I have a shot. It's just always been, I want to do this, but I don't know how I'm going to do it.
Well, you're performing all the way in Singapore.
I know,
so
I know.
You're doing well.
Well, thank you.
So what is a song that you really, really like, but you're really embarrassed to tell people about? So like a guilty pleasure song.
Oh my gosh. We were just actually talking about this in the car, about like really embarrassing songs that people always make fun of, but like it's always stuck in your head. Do you guys know who Carly Rae Jepsen is?
Yes.
Yes. She's from Vancouver, which is, you know, represent.
Mhm.
But she's got this one where it's like, I really, 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 really like you. And I want you. Do you want me? Do you want me too? I'd say that that's probably like my guilty pleasure.
Well, it's a really catchy song.
It's a great song. Like
Yeah.
anybody that makes fun of it, like shame on you.
It's hard to make fun of it.
Yeah, she's a queen. Amazing.
Yeah. I mean, mine is the He-Man song, and I said, hey. So that's really a guilty pleasure because it's a
that
really
is.
dumb song.
I
to
like
sing.
it. I like
But
it.
it's
That's
really
funny.
catchy. It's
Yeah,
always
it
in my
is.
head.
It is always the catchy ones. They get you.
Yep. So, okay, in Radio Heatwave, we like to use this term, Bing Bong.
Bing bong.
Yeah, without telling you the meaning, what do you think it is? What is it to you?
Bing bong. I think of that Disney movie Inside Out where it's like beep bop. You know, like the emotional. It makes me want to cry actually when you say bing bong. And I think of like childhood nostalgia. But that's probably not what it is it?
Yeah, that was a really deep answer, but the truth is that we just use the word. We're like,
Bing bong.
Bing Bong.
Bing bong.
Yeah, like, hey, Bing Bong.
Oh, it's just like a sound.
Yeah.
You know, like
a
sup,
nice-
bing bong.
It's really nice to say. You just go like,
gonna
walk
use
in the
it.
office like, Bing Bong.
You know what? Maybe I'll get bing bong tattooed on an arm
Please
somewhere.
do.
Yes. Yes.
Please,
I'll
that would
take
be
you guys in
amazing.
it.
Maybe I'll get one somewhere else.
Yeah. Right across the chest.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
Or maybe on my forehead. you
Yeah, like no regrets,
know.
but like
no
bing bong,
regrets.
but like have an
Yeah.
eye upside down.
Correct.
I'm Madison Olds, and I'm with Radio Heatwave, the hottest thing on campus.